Alright guys, so these are my settings I'm using. I have tried this set to wheel as well, which some people recommended. Didn't make any difference. If we go into configuration, I've got it set as recommended, so 50, so it's a 1-to-1 match with the stick. Unfortunately, it just isn't the case. And then we've got the control damping 0, speed sensitivity 0 as well. Now if I go into the game, we'll just see what's happening. This down here, we've got the actual joystick. So this is the input I'm inputting in. So let's resume this. I'm in VR, by the way, so let me just go back into VR. Right. So if I turn the wheel all the way to the left, you'll see how slow that was compared to the stick. So turn it all the way to the left. The animation, the actual wheel movement, takes at least a second longer than when the stick stopped moving. And the same when I release it as well. So if I go back to center, just immediately put the stick back to center, look how long the wheel took to reach back to center. So it's definitely smoothing it out, even though I've got the damping set to 0. It's just completely unusable. So if I'm going down a straight, for example, I mean, look at that. For the wheel to reach where the stick was, it's taking a few milliseconds longer. I mean, it's probably difficult to see in the video on a short space like that. But if I go to there, you can see that's definitely visibly taking much longer to reach the destination. If I go a bit faster with the stick, it's probably a bit more obvious. So you can see I'm going really fast with the stick, but the wheel is just taking forever to reach it. Now, strangely, if I put the stick to the top, in this area, it's fine. But as soon as the stick gets back to center on the y-axis, and I try and do the same, it's much slower. So if I go from here, where it's quick, to the side, you'll see it starts taking longer at the end again. I mean, look at that. It's just completely unusable. So yeah, that's the problem. I'm sure I've got the settings set up as intended. It works fine in all the games. You know, Le Mans Ultimate and things. No problem whatsoever. It's completely 1-to-1. So there's just something, the smoothing is just not being turned off when it's set to 0 on the damping. There must be something. I think there used to be a config file which has now been removed. You can't edit it anymore. At least I can't find it anyway. So yeah, rubbish. Hopefully, somebody, one of the devs, will see this and maybe make some modifications to it. It seems to be as if it's a hybrid between a stick implementation and the original gamepad, where you've got either on or off for left or right. So it had to smooth in between, center and left. And it's still doing that, it seems, even though you're using a stick, which should be matching 1-to-1.